Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 30 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. This is where the second season in the Barclays Premier League gets underway. We'll look to defend our title and take that once again, but I reckon it's hard to say. I say Champions League is my next focus, but I don't believe the squad is ready for that, as like the popular opinion is people say I don't sign big players, but we didn't really have the money. People, call me to sign guys like Hummels or Strootman or something like that, but they will cost in the range of 30 or 40 million, and I feel as though I couldn't afford that, or I'll be left in other areas where I haven't improved. So I'd rather get some young players who can actually make an impact in the first team, and they're going to be world class in the future. That's kind of my way of managing, and that's just the way I manage. That's not going to ever change, to be honest. It's what's worked for me in the past and made me succeed in however many seasons it is, but eventually I do succeed. You can build a Champions League winning side in maybe 3 or 4 seasons, so hopefully that can be showcased. But even there, sometimes the games that's happened to me before, doing just a save specifically, not on YouTube. With a big team, I build a good team, but sometimes things just don't go your way. That's in real life as well. Some of the best European teams at the time, when they feel, the media thought they have the best team, but sometimes they just couldn't get it done. But anyway, you're going away from the fact there. A lot of people, were saying about my transfers, I only buy Wonder Kids or something. Like you can see, signified there, Andrei Kosenko, 16.5 million. But like I said in the transfers video, it's not all up front. A lot of clauses, like to play games for me, 50 games, and that won't happen for quite some time. But anyway, what was I going to say? If you look at my team, one of the biggest opinions was Wayne Rooney, selling Wayne Rooney and not really getting a replacement for him. Or some people saying getting Giovinco replacement, but that's stupid because I signed Giovinco in January on a free transfer, or Reskandani. But I reckon this guy could be a hidden gem who could do. I reckon he can do better than people are gonna think, and Giovinco as well. He performed for Juve. So that's all I can say. But the thing is, we got Falcao and Van Persie. Those are 2 world-class strikers. So I didn't feel I need to splash on another big guy, because then they're going to complain they're not getting first-team football. And that's going to cause distress in the dressing room. And then we got guys like James Wilson coming through, who looks absolutely insane now. He's got 18 pace and 18 acceleration, so he's lightning quick. He's got determination up to 17 now after getting tutored through Van Persie and Falcao in the past season. And finishing 15. So it's better for me to give him chances instead of not playing him at all, or he's not going to reach that 4-star potential ability, and potentially more has that black star for the 5th one. So I feel the striker position, we're actually set. And also, another reason to cover that, I've started to teach Memphis Depay to play as a striker. I'll go to his development, easier to explain. Working on the focus on complete forward support, so he could play that role, and position striker, because some people believe we're lacking in that striker area, and Memphis Depay, he's an amazing player, and if you go to striker and you go to complete forward and support, that's his best role actually. So at least as a striker. So I reckon, me personally, I'm happy about my striking area. We're set, to be honest, in all positions as well. Midfield, you got Tielemans, Lucas Romero, Will Hughes, got young players there. On the wings, young players, like I said, Depay, Januzaj, and also in defence, you got youngsters. You got John Stones, Jimenez, Rowan Pesland coming through our youth academy, only 15. Phil Jones, who's now pretty much a world-class centre-back, in my view. So, again, we didn't need that. People say sign someone like Hummels, but we signed Umtiti, who has probably potential to be as good as him and not too far away from that at the minute. See, that 4-star potential ability minimum. And he can play left back as well. So I feel I've got it all covered well. This is just my point of view, and it's good other people have opinions. It's a good thing, because that can help me do better in the future. I always take on board what everyone says, and you may see that in signings in the future, but I mix it with my personal managing style, I guess you can say, and it works out good in the end. But there is one position I probably think we have one too many players, and centre midfield. Ander Herrera is probably one I'm thinking to transfer list. You're probably thinking Axel Witsel should be it, but I don't want it be going down as a failed transfer with Witsel, because yeah, that's probably the reason I want to give him a chance. I want to play him until he does well to say it is a successful transfer. That's probably why I'm going for that, to be honest. But yeah, we'll go straight in. I just want to explain all those transfer things because I like saying reasons why I do certain transfers so you can get my thinking. Because people say, why do you sell Rooney? Why do you sell this player? Why do you sign this player? And why don't you sign big players? I've got to give reasons for them all. Like if I go to finances as well. Our percentage of transfer revenue made available is 35%, and it was actually 25% before I asked for it to be increased. So going into the second season, it was actually that 25%. So we weren't given a lot of money to spend. So that's a big reason why I didn't go big on the transfer. So hopefully you can understand that. And I need to sell some other players to, maybe build for the future. So hopefully you can understand my dealings there. Like I've got to explain everything that happens because you may not. Yeah, it might make more sense my transfers now. But anyway, I believe this is the best starting 11 to go in with. Was thinking to start Liali ahead of Victor Valdez, and that's going to be a hard situation because Valdez is listed as a key player and Liali as a first team. I might drop him down. I might drop him down to a rotation because it's only one more down, and I might play him in Champions League or against lower teams in the Premier League or something like that. And that will suit the bill more for him, I reckon. And play cup games and all that kind of stuff. If you think that's a good idea, how I should rotate my goalkeepers, drop in the comments. And like I said, I want to be giving Axel Witsel a chance so I can prove he is a good transfer. His passing went from 16 to 17. I'm not sure how much of a difference that's going to make, but 17 passing, that's pushing to that world-class level. And he could almost, he could deputise as a right midfielder as well. So, he can play a couple other positions. So, I really want him to be a good transfer because, like I said, I always wanted to sign him. He always looked amazing in FM14. Like, he developed into a great player. So I want to turn him into that for me. So we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Falcao, we'll see Hernandez. And again, the reason why I sold Hernandez, for me, whatever reason, he didn't have a work permit. Of course, he scores heaps. You can see internationally for the club as well. He looks like he done well. He had the work permit. So I thought I had to sell him. So that's just my opinion on it. And they got Cleverley as well. I don't think Cleverley's that bad in Football Manager, actually. But to make, 25 million off Cleverley, I think that's just good. That's a good deal. So Falcao, Van Persie, 2 world-class strikers. And as I said before, I don't think, if we did sign another world-class, one of them will be complaining that they're not playing as a first team. So that's probably another reason. But if I had the money, I probably would sign someone big, world-class. But I'm not sure who. Like, who would be a realistic big signing to go for as a striker for Man United? I'm not sure. But, that's why I think these other guys can do as good. Might as well play James Wilson. Realistic as well. You'd want to see him. But anyway, we'll play advice to the team. And you'll probably notice this in my videos. In the first couple episodes of the seasons, like around transfers and that, I like to talk more about the transfers and just the team. But once I get maybe a month in or something, I just focus on the game solely. So you'll probably see this episode go a bit longer because, I talked about like transfers and that kind of stuff because it's in that kind of position. But once I get about a month in, I'll focus, fully on the games in the season, which will be a big season. It'll be bigger because we are in, Champions League now. So we'll see how we go. We'll see if, my transfers were good. But still majority of the first team that played last season as well. Di Maria, it's Januzaj. What a way to start the Premier League season. He's already got his 3rd goal of the season because he scored twice in the Community Shield against Arsenal, which we did win on a penalty shootout. A lot of people seem to be saying they haven't missed penalties yet. And that was only, penalty that was missed. And that was by the AI, by the CPU, when Liali saved it. So, people been saying that. Come on, Januzaj. Oh, well done, Luke Shaw. He done really well there. Now play it. Who's in his position? Di Maria. Oh, Januzaj, look at that dribbling there. How amazing. And he whips in. Ooh. I'm not sure if he tried to catch the Loris off his line or it was just a poor cross. That's what it seemed like in the end. Now it's Falcao. Oh, Falcao, what was that? That wasn't very good, Falcao. So now I got to... Di Maria's injured. It hasn't taken long for... Di Maria, he got injured 4 times last season, so that is not a surprising thing, if I'm honest. But now we can just bring on Depay. But if it's a long-term injury, I might change, Depay's training back up to a winger again. Because I was thinking, yeah, like Di Maria to play most games, but looks like Depay's going to come back, yeah, that wing role, and we'll say assertively, I have faith in you, and he looks happy. See, this is where I got to think, do I go more defensive now? Or something to change? I'm not really sure, because you can see Tottenham having a lot of possession, and we're getting a lot of injuries early here. Come on. Good tackle, Jones. Oh, here we go. Mata. Mata to Van Persie. Oh, Van Persie. Wow. How didn't he score that? I thought that would have been for sure. Okay, I got to talk about my new defensive tactic. I'm not sure if I talked about it too much. It's not counter anymore. It's control with 2 defensive midfielders, but then Mata can't really play there, so I'd have to make a substitution. So this kind of formation I'd go for maybe after 60 minutes and I'm winning or something, because Mata can't play there. So yeah, it doesn't really suit. I could push him there, but then it's not as fluid, so I'll cancel it. But yeah, that's instead of playing on counter, I've got a control with 2 defensive midfields now to make it a bit more defensive. And instead of countering, we still maintain possession, just playing a bit more defensive. So I reckon that will suit best going to this season. But yeah, I'll still keep the way I'm playing right now because, yeah, Mata is on the pitch. And yeah, I'd rather be 2-0 ahead, not just 1-0. Dembele. Oh, Valdez. What happened? It's a corner. Well defended in the end because they could have scored. Eriksen puts it in. Whew. Very, very close. Radamel Falcao. Walker defends well. Come on. We got to keep this up. We haven't actually had amazing ratings. Like, apart from Januzaj, who scored the goal. I don't think we're playing that well. Come on. I might tell them to focus. Hopefully we don't concede here, though. I'm about to say a team talk, but they score. How did I know? I was gonna say tight mark or whatever the thing is. Yeah, tighten up, but it was too late. But yeah, Kyle Walker has the pace to get past. Luke Shaw, not the best defending, and of course Hernandez will score against us when I thought he needed a work permit. Like I said, that's the reason I sold him. And another injury. Come on, this can't be real. It's still beta stage, so not great. But we'll just bring on, yeah, Belanta. And yeah, we'll go in. So, it's not the greatest of starts, is it? Getting injuries. Belanta, I'll say I have faith in you. And he looks happy. Come on. Yeah, Witsel. Like, if Witsel doesn't play well, like, he's playing pretty poor right now, it's going to be, yeah, big decision for me. Come on, not Hernandez. Dembele. Back to Hernandez. Cleverly. Oh my god. Christian Eriksen, 45th minute. Makes it 2-1. Ooh. Shaky start to the season this is going to be. It's appearing to be. Hernandez played it into Cleverly. And yeah, Cleverly actually created that for Eriksen. And he scores. So we're going to... 2 injuries didn't help that, so I'm not surprised. It affects the first team, definitely. But still, we still have 11 players on the pitch. We can't use that as an excuse. We still have got class players. And yeah, we've got to see something. We've got to see something special. Oh my god, look how much injuries. Oh my god. What's happening? Okay. Luke Shaw is going to be... I can't even take him off. I don't have someone in his position. So I'm going to have to... Oh, Witsel. Should I sell him? He's played poor. I wanted to give him a chance to prove him as a good signing. Come on. I guess Lucas Romero. Come on. Do a job, hopefully. I'm not sure whether push my wingers up yet. Nah, we need to. We need to score sometime, so it might as well be now. And Romero will push him up. Deep line playmaker, just a bit of a support... Yeah, more supporting role. We'll see how this goes. Come on, Romero. Because, of course, we signed Tielemans as well. So I feel we probably have one too many centre mids, like with Herrera as well. So we've got to see how that pans out. But I'm probably not going to take too much out of this game because of the injuries. This is definitely an injury-affected result, without a doubt. with, two of our best players off, and, one with a knock. Ooh. But we're only losing by the goal, so there's still a chance to get something from this game. Come on. But, we definitely don't look good. That's a sign, but like I said, that's not unfamiliar with me, like, early in the season. Come on. Yeah, it's not the greatest of starts. We're not playing well. Falcao. Come on. Ramiro finds Januzaj. Oh, goes back to Raphael. Then nothing happens. Nah, no way. Phil Jones is injured now. Something fishy. Oh, why? Nah, this is fishy. Nah, I just have to go one centre back because we have to score. There's nothing else I can do. I made all subs. Here, just for example, I'll try and be Wilson on. Yeah, I made all subs. So I'm going to have to go this way. I know, I'm only playing one centre-back, but we need a score. So, what can I do? Just go for the attack. Come on. Go, Falcao! Go! Falcao! Oh, you can't say we haven't had chances. Falcao, I remember you had a chance in the first half as well, and it was a similar, kind of poor shot. So, we've had chances to get something from this game. And Falcao, he's an amazing striker. I don't know why he's not, showing up today. Oh, they're on. Whoa, surprised they didn't score there. We're going to need something special. Yeah, they're on. What can I do? The good old Football Manager getting an injury after you make all subs. So that's technically 4 injuries in this game. This game specifically. That's not normal. That's something you would expect from a beta stage. 3 players forced to come off and 1 knock. That's I don't want to make excuses too much. I'm just telling you the facts. Yeah, I'll just say the facts. That's technically what's happened in this game. 3 players forced to come off and 1 knock. I honestly, I just want to move into the next game. And they're on here, and we defend it well. So this is not going to be a good start to the season, is it? It's definitely not going to be a good start to the season. I wanted to start with a win. Well, technically we did in the Community Shield. And also, technically we didn't. It was a draw after 90 minutes. Come on, Falcao. But it's too late, whatever happens here, so it's pointless. It's just a matter of playing out time. A lot of things going through my head right now. In terms of maybe... I don't want to make, big decisions on one game. Like an injury-affected result. I want to, judge it maybe after a couple games. But it's going to be end of transfer window soon, so I have to make decisions. But the thing is, I'm probably not going to bring in anyone else. I don't know. It just really depends. If I sell Witsel, maybe I can get someone for around 20 million. But I don't think that's the problem. But, disappointing start. At least we motivate him there. That's the only positive to come out of this game. But it was a pretty even game, I guess you can say, with possession, but then it went into their favour when we got 4 injuries in the game. And you can see here, Luke Shaw is also out for 4 weeks. I'm interested to see all these players got injured, how long they're out for. 4 weeks. But so basically a month without probably our best left back, natural left back. And then Marcos Rojo, he would be our second left back. And he's out for 3 weeks. Oh, it's funny how they target an area. Out for 3 weeks. And another left-sided player. A left midfielder, Di Maria, a couple weeks out. Whew. And not just, that's not disappointing just because of the result. The injuries are going to be a bigger disappointment. Only upside, I should say, is the next 2 games, is Aston Villa, and then there's a, international break, as there is after the second game. So hopefully for Liverpool, we'll get some players back. But yes, not a great start here. So here, I'm going to make the decision. I thought about it a little bit. It was between Herrera and Witsel, but the biggest decision is probably because I actually signed Witsel, and I want to keep playing him until he's used to the club, because he's still unhappy because we didn't play him as a first-team player last season, and I want to do that now, because I reckon when he's at his happiest, like when he's very good or superb morale, he'll be a really good player for us, and I don't want to, it going down as a failed transfer, so I'm going to kind of keep with it. But yeah, I think, like, for sure, one centre mid has to go, and unfortunately, Herrera has to be the man. We're going to probably take a loss on him if we're on it. Anyway, he signed for 30 million, so I'm going to go asking price, maybe 15 million, a little bit above his value, and if we can get that, I'll be happy. And also a couple others. I'm going to look in the under 21s, because maybe I can make one more signing going into the end of the transfer window. So also, Titi, I'm going to take him off, so he can actually play left back. I'm going to take him off for these games. He's lacking match fitness, but where are we? I'll take him off to... Sorry about that. I'll take him off 90 minutes, because I don't want him to be playing those games. Just going to make sure he's off that, yeah. Yep, he's off. I'm going to be selling someone, and the same reason I sold Hernandez, Angelo Enriquez. There's a couple people that wanted me to give him a chance, but like I said, striking situation, I don't think he can break through. Like James Wilson is our young striker, and we've got other English ones coming through the academy in our intake, at least one that has star potential. And Angelo Enriquez, from 20 judging, he has only a 2-star potential ability and the 3-star maximum. So I don't think he'd be good enough. He just has potential ability to be a good striker, and right now he's just decent. And because of that, he's going to struggle to get the work permit, because he's gone out on loan. Where he's gone to Spain, Dynamo, that's like Croatia. So he's not gone to a specific country, like in consecutive seasons, to get that work permit, to get a nationality from a certain country. So he's not going to get it for a while, in my view. So he's going to get transfer listed, and we'll get some money from him, not needed. He's just simply not good enough in my view. No one was offering for loans, so maybe we'll try and get 7.5 million, or because he's got potential, maybe 10 million. We'll set that and see how that goes, because like I said, his work permit, we can't use him, and he probably won't get the work permit for a few seasons now. Also, Zachariah Bakali, if people are wondering about the signing of him, I've offered him for loan, because I don't think he's going to make, again, he's not going to make an impact in the first team right now, and he's kind of work rate is not really that good. More than anything, I signed him to make profit off. We signed him for free. He's worth 6 million. And who's like our feeder clubs, that kind of stuff, like affiliated clubs, who could we send him on loan to? Like, would he work? Like FC Twente, I reckon that would be a good team for him to go to, don't you? Yeah, I'm going to offer him to that for the end of the season and see how he goes. I reckon he'll be good. That's a suitable team for Bakali to get first team football. So is there anyone else from that team I could sell? Nick Powell, no, he's on loan. He could grow a little bit more. I'm not really... Again, I don't know. He's got potential to be a fairly good player. But he's in... how much did they sign him for in real life? 3 million. How much is he worth now? 2.8 million. So it'd be a similar signing. I'm going to leave him. He might have a very good season out on loan and develop. He's 21. I'm going to give him one more chance. Available for loan. And if you see what he did, yeah, like he played in Premier League. He got Premier League football for Leicester, played as a regular player for them, started a lot of games, started 26 games. So he probably needs another season like that, and we'll have a second evaluation of him. Jesse Lindegaard, he'll be a loan, a kind of loan transfer. And there's no one else that's actually worth selling to make some money off, I'm pretty sure. You got Varela. Yeah, he's work permit as well. I think I transfer listed him, but no one really wants him. That's his problem right now. So we'll offer him. And yeah, they're the only players I could actually sell. Anyone in the first team, there's no one actually I'd sell apart from Herrera. Because someone like Tielemans is going to come through because he's developing and almost looks like a first teamer right now. So definitely Herrera has to go, especially as he's not a threat going forward and in terms of scoring goals, whereas Witsel could. Yes, he's got more of these high attributes in terms of finishing and that. So I guess that will be played out. How much days till the next game? Yeah, 5 days. So I'm not actually going to play the next game. Like I said earlier, it's about transfers, so I'm going to be focusing a lot of the video around that. And Herrera wants to discuss personal matters. At least, this starts to get underway instead of just playing games. I'll say cautiously, yeah, I have so many options in your position that I can't just find room for you, unfortunately. That's the truth. Let me fight for my... Nah, I can't. I'll say assertively... Yeah, this first option there, it says, I'd really rather avoid confrontation here. If you felt as if I was forcing you out of the club, I apologize and have no intention of letting you go. No, he has to accept it. Your behavior towards me has been deplorable and I'm not letting this go. You can Why can't they just leave? Why do they have to make a big issue about it? Just go to a different team. You don't have to make a big issue about it and destroy the harmony of the squad. See, teams are interested. Just leave without any effect on the current team. So offer him. I'm going to try 20 million because Lyon and Milan, they could have money. We'll see what kind of offer that makes. Okay. I reckon we're going to negotiate here. Let's try and get him, 17 million? We'll see how this goes. They're offering percentage of profit. There won't be much profit, so I'll just go view offer to negotiate this. We'll just remove that from negotiation. And I want a lot of money up front. I want it now because maybe I could use it. I'll remove it and let's put maybe 16 million. 16 up front. Oh, yes, they accepted it. I reckon that's good. He's unsettled at the club. Well, he is now. So, yeah. It's above his value. So, at least I'm getting that. I like selling players above his value, but we do take a loss. But I didn't sign him for 30.5 million. I probably wouldn't have signed Herrera looking at him. I wouldn't have signed him for that much. So, we do take a loss, but it's more than his value at the very least. And you can see here, Bakali's going out on loan to Twente. No doubt he's going to be a first-team player for them. And, yeah, I reckon he can come back as a strong player next season for us. Hopefully, or if he doesn't perform, we can sell him for a nice profit. But yeah, he's a guy with potential to be a real special player, sort of like Depay. So it'll be very interesting to see if he does develop. And as you can see here, Herrera demands money to move to Lyon. We're actually making a lot of negotiations with them, so yeah, that's a good thing because we'll probably make deals in the future pretty easily because we're negotiating well already. So I think we'll accept that because, like I said, I want to let him go. I don't want someone not playing more, they're not playing as much as they think, and it's going to affect the dressing room. So yeah, we're going to get some money for playing in the Champions League group stage. We're going to have that the group stage draw for that as well. So I reckon that will be good to end this video, or see what money we have here first. We got all these scouting reports, but I wouldn't go out to buy another young player. I think I've signed enough of those, but you can't have enough, to be honest. It's only going to benefit you in the future, and that's how I actually make my club in a real good position. If you're a very old subscriber to me, I always was talking about when I do these big saves, when I did with Arsenal as well, I say how I can really increase the balance of the team, to 5 to 10 seasons, and that's by buying young players, and as they get better, you sell them and make profit. Of course, you keep some and you sell some other ones, and you make some nice money off of it. So right now, you can see how much percentage. We didn't get much of that, did we? Because you can see the finances. So I wasn't selling him to sign another player. It's more so for the squad happiness, and hopefully, again, keeps our balance in a good position. And with that, in the future, the board will increase the percentage of the transfer revenue made available because we should be in a better position this season with the balance. So, I don't think we need another player. I feel the squad is balanced. I think it's perfect. If anything, some people were saying, amazing striker, but we still have Giovinco and Rescaldani, and if they don't play, they'll be unhappy. So, I think it would be pointless signing another striker just for that specific reason. So just moving on now, we probably aren't going to sign anyone. Like I said, I'm happy with my squad. We'll just go into the Champions League group stage draw and see who we draw. I'll just draw all the first ones here. As you can see, we are one of the first. It's getting hard now. Second seed's pretty strong. Even third seed's pretty strong. You got Liverpool in there. Of course, we won't get Liverpool. But yeah, I reckon the team Liverpool, the group Liverpool will be in, it will be a big group. But who will we get drawn? Let's see the teams available. PSG, Shakhtar, Valencia. I'd like to pull Shakhtar, but knowing my luck, we'll probably get PSG. Oh, AC Milan. I'll take that. I'll take AC Milan. They're not good as they once were. So we'll draw all these. And who do we have? Well, we won't get Liverpool. CSKA, Sporting or Leverkusen? Sporting or... Yeah, CSKA I'll be happy with. Who do we get? Yeah, CSKA. It's seeming like a pretty easy group so far. So move on there. And yeah. And Roma. Roma could make one group difficult. And we get Besiktas. That's nice. Look at this group. Barcelona, Shakhtar, Leverkusen, Roma. And Liverpool's group, yeah. I thought it would be a bit harder, but yeah, seems okay. Yeah, Liverpool should be the strongest team there. And yeah, Celtic to round off that Bayern Munich, PSG, Sporting, Celtic, interesting group. But yeah, ours, it should be fairly simple to get out of. You think AC Milan, CSK, and Besiktas. That's probably a real simple group. Leave your thoughts on that group and if you should be getting out of that. Definitely, like, a lot of the time you'll get that group where there's 2 easy wins, and that's where CSKA and Besiktas. We still have to play well to beat AC Milan, but they are still, like I said, not as amazing as they used to be, and they've currently got some injuries. Diego Lopez, how long is injury for? Nah, it's not like a huge injury. Felipe Mexes. They've still got quality players without a doubt, but like I said, not as good as they once were. See, they've still got Fernando Torres on loan, so they would have went for the same move that I did with Falcao to get him on loan again, so... He's still okay, but not as good, again, as he once was. He suits the bill of AC Milan. See, I'm still thinking, I have the money. I have the money to sign someone. I said I wouldn't, but the biggest position would be, say, striker, but I don't even think we need anyone. Maybe left back, but we signed a lot of centre backs that can play left back. Like, we got Rojo and Balanta and Umtiti, but they're not really natural left backs. Maybe that's something I do need, especially Luke Shaw injured. How long injured for? It's about a month, but maybe we do need another natural left back because the rest are centre backs. But maybe I'll drop Preslin out of the first team for a bit, but I just put him for reserve games. I put him for the first team, for first team training with experienced lads. So you think that will benefit him? Which it is doing, determination up to 18. But yeah, that is through training with Jones, tutoring him. So yeah, I'm actually going to look for a natural left back here. Even though, yeah, Titi could play there, but as I said, we need a natural guy, I believe, to play to best to his ability. So, who is that going to be though? Ricardo Rodriguez, he moved to PSG, so, well, for 32 million, nah, he's way too much. Way too much, okay. I'm probably going to take an in-depth look at it, and then, I'll update you or just skip to that part, because I'll probably look through, in-depth a lot of players here. So I have had a little think here, and I reckon I'm going to try and play for Juan Bernat from Bayern Munich. He is, I guess you can say, if you're going to compare him to any other player, it would be Jordi Alba. Come from Valencia as well. They signed him for 9.25 million. Obviously a good deal. He's more than that valued right now, but he's listed as a rotation, so he's not a key player for them. So they will listen to offers. So what I'm actually going to do, I'll go to transfer offer. We could negotiate. I'm just going to interact with board. It says, as this will be an important transfer for the club, it might be appropriate to ask the board to negotiate the transfer for you, because we may need a bit more money and they may supply us with that. So we'll do that. We'll say passionately, signing Juan Bernat will help me really achieve my goals this season. Oh, we agree. Nice. And they're going to make their arrangements. Perfect. That's nice stuff. Because actually, I wasn't recording that part, but I was actually asking for more money. Well, I was recording. I just wasn't commentating over it, just to see if it happened or not. I was asking for more money, but they declined. So I'm surprised they accepted that. And that's exactly what we need. And I like signing players that can play in multiple positions, because then they maybe won't complain as much about not playing. He could play as a left midfielder as well. And especially Di Maria injured these situations. He can get injured fairly, like last season, injured on 4 unique occasions. Not long-term injuries, but still. Well, I think one was about 2 months or something. But still, Juan Bernat, he should be easy enough to sign, especially the board. You think they should be able to get it done because he is rotation. He's not listed as a key player, but he has got that potential to be 3.5-star potential ability. You can see potential ability for this division could improve significantly in the future. And anything else notable? Obviously, he's very quick, fairly determined. So that's basically it. anything else, he's very one-footed, so he probably won't play the right back because he can almost play there in his position, but I probably won't teach him there. So, yeah, he could play a left back naturally, and as a left midfielder, because he is attacking, he'll be adept as playing as a left midfielder. He'll be pretty good because he's got the quickness and creative ability. So hopefully the board can get this signing done for us, and it'll be perfect, as you probably need 2 natural players in each position. And yeah, he can deputise as a left midfielder, as a winger. So that should be a good signing. And as you can see here, you see the board would have made the bid for Juan Bernat. They would have negotiated with Bayern Munich, and you can see it's 35.5 million. So that will take all away our transfer budget. But we wouldn't be able to buy that with our budget how it was. But we asked the board to do it. So obviously they think it's a good signing. So they wouldn't accept it for a crap player. It's definitely a position we need. They probably look at our club and see we have Luke Shaw, who's our best natural left back, who's still young. So they probably think, yeah, Bernat's he's still a young player, can improve a lot, but he's 22. He's going to turn 23 in March. So he's getting to that age in his career. Yeah, age or stage, however, which way you want to say it. Both those things, I guess, like 23. Yeah, like, you expect him, or personally, you'd expect him to be a first-team player, so I think that's a great signing. And as you can see here, the offer was accepted from Bayern Munich. Yep, 35.5 million. I could ask Mata to endorse the move, actually, because he is from Spain. That's another good move as well, to just ease him into the club with Mata. You send let's say, calmly, it would be good if you would recommend our club to Juan Bernat. I know you have played with him in the past, and I think it will make a good addition to our team. I love playing for the club and would have no problems recommending being here to anyone. Okay, yeah, great stuff. So that should get the deal done for sure, I reckon, because you can see... can't click on Mata from here. You're going to have to go to the squad. Where are we? Mata. See, because he came from Valencia as well. Would they have been there the same time, though? When was he? He might have been there when he was young, though. Look, latest was 2010-11 season. And Bernat was there. Was he there then? 2010-11 season? Yeah, he was there, but he was just a young player. So he probably technically didn't play with him, but he would have been coming through when he was there. So you don't know, if they would have communicated so much or not. You don't really know. But, yeah, it still works. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So Mata talks to Bernat. It says, after the successful conclusion of the meeting where Juan Mata was asked to promote the club, Mata has spoken to Juan Bernat regarding... they have the same name as well, same first name, regarding the possibility of moving to United. It said Mata tried his best to convince Bernat to join, but he wasn't really listening and instead indicated that if required... he would choose a club solely on its merits rather than existing relations. Okay, that's fair, but he'd still want to join. He'll be a key player here, I reckon. So that is basically it for now. Next episode, I'm not sure how long the next episode will be because you got that international break as well, but should be just the 2 games as the international... with the international break, but the transfer window also coming to an end. There probably won't be much transfer information. If anything, it will just be after the Aston Villa game, hopefully Juan Bernat will decide to join. That will be a great way to finish up our squad, I reckon, for the upcoming Champions League campaign. So hopefully enjoy the episode. Leave your thoughts on everything in this episode. Drop a like as well for episode to come very, very soon, and I'll see you guys next time.